public libraries in all of Devon, 28 of which are at risk of closure.
Our library in Budleigh Salterton is one of those at risk. We asked a few people how they felt about that. How is the library important to you?
The library's really important to me, Milo, because when I first moved to Budleigh, I had a very young family, and I came to the library and I was introduced by Margaret to quite a lot of people, and I did the Bounce and Rhyme, and obviously got lots of books out, which was fantastic as a resource.
How would you feel if the library closed down, and how do you think it would affect the public in general?
I would be very disappointed if it closed down. Everyone will be sad. There's no one who dislikes the library. It's a lovely atmosphere and a very important part of our social community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi Annie, why is the library important to you?
Well, I love borrowing books and DVDs from there, and I'm doing the reading book challenge.
Okay, thank you. And how would you feel if it closed?
I would feel very sad.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Sarah McIntyre. I'm a writer and illustrator, and you might recognise me as the illustrator for this year's Mythical Maze Summer Reading Challenge. And I think libraries are really, really important because it's a place you can go that's safe, you can be yourself, you can explore all the amazing worlds in books, so you don't feel alone. There's characters and books there waiting to meet you. It's a place you can do your research. I use the library for research. It's a place that you can find help from a real person, not just a computer. Because sometimes you can Google things, but then sometimes you actually just need to ask bigger questions, or you don't even quite know what it is you need to ask. And a good trained librarian can help you. So libraries are really important. Let's rescue them. Let's save them. They're worth saving.
I think libraries are very important because that's where you get access to books. And without that, it would be much more difficult for a lot of people to read as many books as they want. So that's why I think they're important. I would feel very sad if the Budleigh Salterton Library were to close, and I think that everything should be done to keep it open, and I think that this venture by Milo is admirable and should be supported.
We have to stop shutting down libraries, and we have to keep Budleigh Library open, and we have to keep all the other libraries in Devon and all the other libraries in the United Kingdom open too. Thank you.
So you're coming to Budleigh Salterton in September for the Literary Festival.
Yes.
And I just wondered what your views were on the possible closure of our library.
Well, I think it's dreadful, but then I think the closure of all libraries is dreadful, but in particular yours, because it seems rather a good library, and you're all prepared to stick out for it and fight for it, so it must be pretty good. And it would be a great loss to all of us if they don't exist.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning, Lord Ashdown.
Paddy Ashdown.
Okay.
I never use my title, but thank you.
Okay. I just wondered what your views were on the possible closure of our library.
I'm with you today, Milo. Thank you for coming. You've come all the way to Somerset to see me, because this is a fabulous campaign, and you should really be congratulated and feel very proud of it. You've got everybody involved, and I'm flattered to be asked to be. Secondly, because I write books, so obviously I'm in favour of libraries, aren't I? Because otherwise how do people get to read my book who either can't afford or don't want to buy a copy? And thirdly, look, these are tough times. I don't like to interfere in local decisions when I don't know all the facts. But I do hope, at the very least, Devon County Council listens to the voice of your tremendous campaign, understands the weight of the local community behind you, and if at all possible, keeps this library open. It's a great little library, and it has a fantastic facility. And in this day and age, cutting communities off from the kind of facilities libraries can provide is a tough thing to do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming to see me.
Thank you. Back to the studio.
We just can't lose our library.
It would be devastating.
Please keep Budleigh Salterton Library open.
Thank you.
Keep Budleigh Library open.